With the latest Brexit developments in mind and with also safe haven yen flows being reduced, I want to start with the pound yen today, as it is actually gone into a very interesting pattern. Expectations for a Brexit extension are very, very good as we speak, and that is why we've seen this incredible move to the upside on all pound related pairs. Now, the question is, if we see another move to the upside, and it's very likely to be the case because we don't see any biases either on the RSI or MACD, are we going to break above 143.70 or not, which is the wave one of this move or not? Of course, if we do, then we could be moving into a zone anywhere between the said level and 150 or so. But then what remains a good question is whether this area is going to be penetrated to the upside or not. In case we have, excuse me, 1 second, let me fix this. In case we have a this pattern completely up here, okay, with a nice combination, we are going to see prices moving lower and support our long-term view, which is 1, 2, and wave 3. That is, of course, the scenario for a 1, 2, and 3 intermediate, right? Now, if prices move up, obviously, this sort of scenario would be invalidated, with likely this becoming an A, B, and a C in the intermediate degree. Okay, and then prices are indeed going to go higher. Now, for the short term, I have a feeling that we're going to see prices moving a little bit higher and to take out those break-even stops. Okay, and as Brexit optimism is rising. Now, the other pair I wanted to look at is again with pound, but that time we have euro against pound. We are having the ECB meeting today, Mr. Draghi's last meeting, to be honest. There is no expectations for him to make any sort of market moving, at least large market moving announces. He's expected to keep rates unchanged, but he's going to leave a divided ECB, which Lagarde is going to take over. Now, on that pair, we're moving exactly as we expected. We said the other day that we are moving, most likely going to move in a complex correction with a double zigzag. We've had the first wave, and then the second one also comes in. It could be the case where we'll have a truncated second zigzag, minute wave, because the chances of moving below the 84, 88 level are not too big, okay? We are having the extension of 0.382 of this Fibonacci extension, right? At around 0.84922 as well, which is very close to the 85 round level, okay? So a false break can be expected, and then prices start moving higher. Of course, as always, this is one of the scenarios. The other one would be able to just break completely that level, and we'll move further down for a fresh low. As we analyze this, normally what happens, we'll have a duplication of this first wave, okay? So, and this is where that brings us to around 0.8470 as well. And we'll have two Fibonacci levels as well at the same time. The MACD and RSI gave us the signals we needed up here, okay? When we were down there, I think last week we talked about it, we were actually here, and then we had this very good move to the downside. So, and with ECB and also meeting today, and also any Brexit headlines coming in newswires and and big news media providers like Reuters and Financial Times, I am expecting the volatility to be increasingly high today and maybe even tomorrow, because we have the end of the week and weekly flows are going to weigh on prices.